Living in a world that's complicated. Middle finger up, the ones who hate it. Wanna come up, you can't sedate it. Run the funds up, stay upgraded. And if they run up, they getting faded. Shit, it's either you or me, them this has gonna be. I got to be the one to make it. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We still chasing cash. Hold up, chasing cash.
Yo, what's happening out there in Hemp&Hopz world? This is your boy, Young Hemp. And beside me is the great
Vanilla Gorilla, a.k.a. Doombringer, a.k.a. the one, the motherfucking only, Hopz.
And together we form Hemp&HopzPodcast, the Hemp&HopzPodcast. Hopefully y'all done had a good week up until this point. We here to get y'all through the rest of the week and on into the weekend. And on that note,
I look forward to this shit Wednesday is my day. It's my favorite day.
Yeah. It's one of mine.
Mainly because I get to hang out with you. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, the podcast is awesome. I love talking to you guys, but mainly it's because I get to kick it with my bro, and I mean that's why I like.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
I mean, you guys are awesome and all, but
it's cool that this affords us the opportunity to kick it more.
Because we're busy.
You know, I love all my people, but you know, just how I am in this point in my life. If we ain't building, I really don't have the time to, dedicate to leisure. But every now and then,
that's a respect thing.
Yeah,
I feel good. He wants to hang out with me because we're doing something. We're trying to make ourselves better. And, I mean, we can hang out and eat hamburgers and make ourselves fatter, or we can hang out and do this and try to make our pockets fatter instead of our bellies.
Yeah. And I'm all about building and generating those resources and that energy to be self-sufficient. So that's what we are. That's what the lane is. How your week been, man?
It's been all right. It's been pretty easy at work. They're having just a long story short, they had a supplier asked us to stop getting shit from them because they've been having so many fucking issues that we've become a problem. So we've had to switch shit up. So we've had to completely stop production and change suppliers. We're having to wait for them to get the new supplier to get their shit together. And so we're pretty much luckily, since I recently, I say recently, but the end of last year changed positions. I still get to work because I have other shit to do. But fortunately, most people have to take unemployment and that kind of thing, which I fucking hate. And I maybe as I get older, I give a shit about other people's well-being, just because I know there's a lot of good people out there trying to make a dollar. And there's a lot of assholes out there I don't give a shit about. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, I'm fortunate enough to where I put in enough time to people see what I do is, makes a difference, I guess. So yeah, I've been just working. It's been normal shit on my end. So yeah, man. So far everything's been good. I will say, next week we'll have a new guest on the podcast in the form of a fur baby. Then this week we'll start dog sitting for the homie Ben. So we'll have Athena in the house. Athena's a little beagle mix or whatever, and so she'll be running around in here because so his prior engagements before he went to rehab. Shout out to Ben for realizing that he was going through some shit and decided to handle it. And fortunately, the support system he had wasn't ready to support that kind of shit. So they disowned him and gave away one of his dogs because they didn't want to deal with it and threatened to give his other one away. And he needed someplace for her to go. So we said, absolutely, we'll take her under our wing because obviously we're missing we're missing something around here. So yeah, so we'll have Athena running around the house next week. So got that going on this week.
That's what's up.
But other than that, man, just looking forward to hanging out at the studio. And yeah, that's about it, man. Just normal shit.
Yeah.
Nothing bad, nothing great. So
Just even keel.
yeah, going
Even
with the
keel.
flow.
Yes, sir. That's what's happening.
What
man.
about you?
Hey, man, it's the usual. A week, plotting, planning, strategizing, work, children, and 1,000 errands in between. So yeah, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
This one sits on you a little different.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this one sits on you a little bit different. It looks lighter, but speaks heavier.
Yeah. That I'm with the shits. You know what I'm saying?
It looks good on you, man.
But,
I don't know if I told you that, man, but it looks fucking great. I like it.
Appreciate it, man.
It's probably my favorite piece that I've seen. It's fucking nice.
Yeah, man. It's just the beginning. I'm sure we'll have a lot of dope cause going forward. As he, I think of some other shit for him to create for me. Shout out to Meet the Jeweler.
I'm gonna have to holler at Meat. I'm gonna see what he can do. Well, man, he needs to probably hook me up something.
Yeah. I'm sure he can. I'm sure there's no limit to what he can cook
throw
up. So.
a little North mythology at him and see what he can come up with.
Yeah. He might know a little bit.
I don't doubt that. I
Might
mean,
know a little bit.
I don't doubt it.
Cause a lot of people are versed in both. I don't know too much about Norse mythology, a little bit here and there.
You know more than the average person.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I'm sure it won't be hard to, create. So, yeah, man. Whenever you're ready, let me know, and I will let him know. And we'll go from there.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah, man. It's been a long day. Yeah. Friday. I'm assuming we in the studio.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's usual. Nothing new, right? No mud knock or nothing. So
yeah, like I know I probably, if it is something like that, I probably won't know until tomorrow.
I got Sheik's number now, so
yeah, you can reach out.
Yeah, he says, man, he told me, he's like, man, I'm sorry, and he's like, you should have had it before now. So
yeah, man. Shout out to Sheik.
Yeah,
Big Cuz, the whole crew. And yeah, man. Shout out to Not Ordinary. They having a showcase. Is this Friday?
Yeah,
right?
it is. We're just not gonna be able to make it.
Yeah, it crossed my mind earlier, and I was up in the air about it, trying to get down there, and I don't know how Friday gonna look.
But I think they understand that. I think we're focusing on ourselves right now, especially.
I'm about to say, I'm sure they, they
Yeah.
got,
I don't think they're worried about it.
Yeah.
I don't think they're worried about it.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna lose no sleep.
They know we support them from here.
Yeah.
So, and I also just shout out to Fish Scales. He lost his fur baby earlier this week, and it's hitting him pretty hard. And by all means, and everybody knows that I know how that fucking feels. So, shout out to him. And I think they lost a old friend of theirs too that I seen.
I did see that. I did see that.
So rest in peace to
a
both
member
of
of
them.
the group of one of the starting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Shout out to both of those cats.
It's the season for it.
Apparently.
So yeah, it's happening. Yeah, my family
I feel pretty good. You feel all right?
Yeah. Health wise, I do. My family just going through some things, losing people. So it's, you worry about the elders in your family, and as they world changing, your world changing as well. So it's and then just outside of that, people I know going to prison, murders happening, all this shit. So it's just it's a lot going on right now that can be heavy on you. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to navigate through that and make sure your health and your well-being, your mindset, your mind is all intact and in a good place to keep the main thing, because there's a lot going on out here in the reality, as they call it. So yes sir. What you drinking this week, brother?
Well, per usual, starting this year, I'm gonna have one of Justin's River Remedy Brewing Company beers until as he keeps making them, I'm gonna keep doing them. So this week, this is a brand spanking fucking new one he just put on tap this week. This is the Oostanaula White Ale. Now, the Oostanaula Great White Ale. Okay, there's a legend that speaks on back. You remember the Great Flood that happened back in the 1800s, right? Well, supposedly during that Great Flood,
you said the Great Flood of the 1800s.
Yeah, remember they got the watermark downtown when Broad Street flooded the first time when they built it up and all that stuff.
Flood. I thought you were talking about the Great Flood.
Not that Great Flood.
Yeah.
No. This is way after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But supposedly during that time, somehow there's a legend of a great white shark made it up through Oostanaula and was seen by a handful of people, and he named this. This is a white ale, and he named it after that fucking that legend of that great white shark. So this is the Oostanaula. It's Oostanaula White Ale, but it's Oostanaula Great White Ale, and it's 6.2%. And he canned this for me on January 10th, 2023, and that was what day? Yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah, I went and got it yesterday. So I've been sitting there marinating in this crowler. He canned it for me. It's a 32-ounce can, which is called a crowler, and which most growlers are 64 ounce. And so this is a can and not a growler, which in turn creates the word crowler. That's a little tidbit of information for you guys today. Well, yeah,
learned something.
Got these cool ass cans, This, man, I'm telling you right now, this was $12 for 32 ounces, and they're usually $6 a pint. So this is 2 beers, and this is, if you think about it, it's 2 pints, 16 ounce. This is 2 pints in one. And so you're not breaking the bank, right? You can go down there and sit and pay for 2 beers, or you can take 2 beers home with you. Mm-hmm. So this is a great price. It's not. It's not. You're not losing any money going down there. You get 3 of these and have the same amount sitting at home enjoying good beers and not get a DUI. You know what I'm saying?
So, you can holler at me and I can come deliver it for you.
Hell yeah, that's that. Yeah. When dude, and that, but on the side, because you can't fucking do shit. You still can't deliver alcohol yet, can we?
Yeah, I deliver alcohol all the time.
On Instacart? Mm-hmm. You can't do that shit on nothing else. You can deliver alcohol on Instacart?
Yeah.
No shit.
Just got to scan their IDs. And,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me running. Well, that opens up a whole nother world for me.
Yeah,
I didn't know
can't order liquor to my knowledge unless the store has liquor, but wine, beer.
Is there a certain amount, like on Instacart? Is there a certain amount? You have to order before you can Instacart a 12-pack of beer and be done with it?
Yeah, you can just
shit.
People, I have a lot of wine orders where people just order that, or one dude get a 32-pack of what's that damn? I just got it from that shit. Yeah, Bush Light. Yeah, every well, I don't know if it's weekly. I know anytime I do it, deliver for him.
Just that, and that's it. Or
he might get that in a couple, like some bread.
Oh, okay.
He ain't nothing. His order ain't never big. That's the bulk of his order.
Maybe he's like, I need some beers. I might as well pick up a couple other things.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, man. Older gentleman.
Sure.
Like, man,
Is he one of the-
likes his drinking.
So how much do you have to order for? Can you like people like, I know people like suggest they want you to bring them their shit. Does that still happen? Can they do that now?
Do what?
Can you like suggest the delivery driver? Can you like pick you like?
Nah.
No, you can't do that yet.
Nah. I pick my orders.
But do you know the people now?
Now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of reoccurring
Right.
customers, but
So
yeah,
you
I
just
pick
know the
my own.
names or whatever.
Yeah, in the locations. It'd probably be cool if you got your the decent ones. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wouldn't want to be picked by some of these people. But yeah, we pick our own batches, our own poison, and we go off that. It just happened to you gon', you know, for the most part, if you done shop for somebody, you their order will pop into your portal if it's available, if another shopper ain't got it. And I tend to go for the more high paying batches. So
Sure, yeah. I mean, especially if you got a certain amount of time to do shit, why would you not get the big ballers? If I was me and I seen something like had a Horseleg Creek address or like a Saddle Mountain or some shit like that, I'd be like, I want them motherfuckers.
Yeah. I'm going down to the mansions.
Yeah. But anyway, what you got going on this week?
Again, don't know what it is.
I love
it. So this version
I
of
fucking love
Astronaut
it.
Gooch would be called. Let me see what I'm gonna call it. NLF. NLF, and what that stands for? Yeah. NLF.
You're gonna be so loud the microphone right now.
Nothing lasts forever. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Working on a record called that, and just in light of life, everything is temporary. Shout out to my uncle, who is now an ancestor. He transitioned a month ago at this point. And shout out to my cousin, who was apparently is on her way. We hope not, but that's what it's looking like. And yeah, these are beautiful souls. And yeah, life is ill, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Life is life. So, in life, nothing lasts forever. NLF, and that's what this strain is. NLF. Yes, sir.
Well, I guess maybe I ought to take this whole thing to the face for both of them. Which,
Maybe.
I hate to do it, but
Well,
it needs to be done.
You can sip a little bit. You can take half of it to the face. You know what I
I
mean?
got a little bit left.
Yeah, I forgot you said you got the two.
A crowler. But yeah, man. Yeah, it seems as you get older, the people that you used to being around has to get on. They have to get on out of here. Can't be around forever, unfortunately.
Apparently. That's why I realized a couple years ago that one day I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna be the oldest. Everything that I've known and loved, etc. Are not it's, of course excluding everything that came afterwards. Or in adulthood, adolescence, whatever. But like your core family, your parents, your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts, cousins, etc.
You're gonna be
you're gonna look around and you're gonna be the elder, and
you're gonna be the everything and the loved.
Yeah, and everything will be, what I mean?
It's
crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
Shout out to that, because I'm a 3-time grandfather now.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
I did forget. I didn't forget, but I don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm not as a personal human as I think I am sometimes, because I don't take pictures and I don't talk about things unless somebody asks me about them. I keep a lot of stuff to myself. But yeah, 3 granddaughters. Juniper, Constance, and Calliope.
That's what's up, man.
So, yeah.
The gift that keeps giving. Life, it gives and takes away.
But
the balance.
We're gonna need that. We're gonna need the the great uncles in case these boys start acting stupid, because they're gonna act stupid.
Oh yeah, I got 3 daughters.
Boys gonna act dumb.
I know. But yeah, long live the real, and we gonna take off on that. So 5, 4, 3, 2.
Houston, we have liftoff. Oh, River Brews, a.k.a. Justin, knocking out of the park again.
Knocking it out the park. So how you feeling about this Oostanaula White?
So I told him, and I told you this, man. Every time I try to find something, I want to find something that I can say negatively, because if you have a friend and you don't want to find something, do something to try to make something better, because you want to know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, he has been sitting and studying and brewing for so long, and now he's like, right now, even the system he's got, he's already outgrown, and he's just started on it. Like he like yesterday when I went and got this, he's wanting to brew and he just doesn't have any space to brew anymore. He has all his fermenters, like he's wanting to brew still. He wanting to brew more, and he can't, because he's already past what he's doing now, and that's a good thing, because now he can consistently do what he's doing, make profit on what he's doing, and then when he does grow, he's already efficient to where he can go next, and he can only go up.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's just nothing like that's a white ale. There's nothing bad about it. I mean, the only thing you can say bad about it is if you don't like that type of beer. That's not. But I mean, even if there's nothing bitter about it, it's just a good beer. I mean, he just has he just has it. You know what I mean? It's just Justin has it. I mean, any craft beer drinkers from 10 years from now, you're going to know the name Justin Shepherd. I mean, you're just going to know it.
Yes, sir.
I mean, if craft beer is still around, which I'm sure it will be, you're going to know Justin Shepherd. I mean,
you don't know it.
You're just going to know it.
And that was the Oostanaula White Ale. ABV was at 6.2.
Yep.
Yeah, man, y'all go try that out if you're ever in the Rome, Georgia area, and I'm sure eventually, if they're not already, they'll be outsourcing and moving and grooving, and you might can order online if you go to River Remedy Brewing Co.com. I believe that's the website.
And if you listen to this podcast, you go down there, tell Justin to put it on my tab. I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? If you listen to this episode and you go down to River Remedy, tell Justin I said that you heard me talk. You heard me say on the podcast that go down there, order a beer, put it on Matt Dale's tab. I'll pay for it. How about that? How about that? How about that, you sons of bitches?
How about that?
How about that?
And on that note, we're going to go into the honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm.
First off, since we're on the subject, not to overshadow the lovely Deadly Finds, but
I
since
think
we're on
okay.
the subject, shout out to River Remedy Brewing Company and one of the great heads of that business, the man with the plan, Justin Shepherd, River Brews. Shout out to D Tuck now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Micah I don't know if he's
Pulling.
still down there, but he was the last couple times I've been. Shout out to him and anybody else that's a part of that organization and keeping the engine moving and grooving.
That's right.
Shout out to y'all guys. Shout out originalgangsters.com. Go subscribe, go buy something, go, learn something about stocks. You know what I mean? What is it called? Passive income. Do that. Shout out to Pat Bag Radio. Shout out to 5 a.m. Shout out to GT Music. Shout out to Big Cuz, Chic, 1 Foot Out, The Plug South. And anybody name I'm not naming because I don't feel like going through this whole list of people. You know who you are. We shout you out every podcast. And on top of the fact, when I say the sections of sex of people, y'all know what sex you belong to. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying sex like SECT. Sections,
sex.
not, yeah.
We ain't getting into none of that other shit.
None of the fornication right now.
Well, yeah, we're not touching any of that other shit, genders and all that other stuff. We're not even getting into that.
Yeah, man. I like being stooped in what I call the real world. So, and still not shooting no shots. It just is what it is. Yeah, man. Shout out to all y'all lovely, great, creative, dope motherfuckers. Shout out to my brother beside me. Shout out to myself. Shout out to life and anybody who takes the time out to sit and listen to our voices, listen to our thoughts, our ideas, who takes the time out to come join us on Instagram, if you're seeing this on Facebook, whenever I decide to go live. If you ever came down to a Doomified Power Hour, if you ever shared a post, liked, commented, viewed, whatever, we appreciate you. You are needed and you're valued.
Yep.
And on that note, that's all I got. Love life, people, because like that, it's over with, and you don't want to have any regrets. Have the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and and while you're loving life, make sure if you got anything you focus on, passionate about, want to build, want to manifest, go hard, stay consistent, and keep the main thing. Because as long as you fully committed, you're not likely to fail.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say.
Hey, look, keep the consistency in 2023.
Yeah.
You know what it is.